Hello, welcome to this update. Let's see the forecast for Southern Africa, specifically South Africa, and some areas there, because we're forecast to have some cold snaps during the next few days and some more active weather. So let's see what they forecast here. So this is the rainfall probability, weather outlook for tomorrow, Saturday the 27th. So they have cool weather, cold in Lesotho, cool in other parts, and very cold and cold in the south there, in southwestern Africa, with more than 80% chance of rain in the Cape in southwestern Africa there, 60% and 30% chance of rain as the cold front comes there, and a little bit warmer in northeastern South Africa there. So let's see what they say here. So first here, so an intense cold front is expected to make landfall over southwestern parts of Western Cape on Saturday morning, 27th of July 2024, bringing rain showers across the province during the day. The front is expected to bring adverse weather conditions over most parts of the Western Cape over the weekend, extending to Monday, the 29th. Cold, wet and windy conditions likely including rough and very choppy seas associated with high energy waves. There's also possibility of snowfall over the west and southwestern mountains in the Western Cape, as well as the southern high ground of Namakawa, Northern Cape. As a result, the weather advisory for the affected areas highlighted the weather conditions for the Western Cape. So they have this weather advisory there. I know it's kind of hard to see the layers, but they mention like cold, wet and windy weather, like they talk about there, and some snow in the higher elevations and stuff. So let's see. The Western Cape has recently been battered by a series of cold front, bringing significant rainfall to this region during the past fortnight. This has led to the soil becoming saturated and many dams and rivers full capacity. So many areas are still suffering from lingering effects of persistent flooding. The fresh episode of rain carried widespread showers over the Western Cape will certainly exacerbate the current conditions of the waterlogged and flooded ground. So be aware in case of some river flooding and stuff. Be aware. So let's see here what they mentioned. So 10 to 20 millimeters expected over the southern parts of the country, reaching 50 to 20 millimeters in the mountainous areas of the Western Cape. Moreover, temperatures over the southern parts of the country are expected to plummet, with daytime temperatures not likely to exceed 10 degrees Celsius, particularly on Sunday, the 28th. So they have some kind of rain forecast there, mainly for the southern part of the country, southwestern South Africa, including some other areas there. The rain warnings, I'll show you a better map for that in a second because it's kind of blurry. And the temperatures, like on Sunday morning or Sunday, during these days, you can see very frigid temperatures. We'll show you a temperature map in a second with the forecast. So very windy conditions are expected over the interior of Western Cape and southern parts of the Northern Cape. Western to northwestern winds of 50 to 80 km per hour, gusting to 80-90 km per hour, may result in significant wind damage related impacts on Saturday the 27th. So as the cold front passes, the sea state is expected to be very rough and choppy, resulting in difficulty in navigation in the sea during the weekend through Monday morning. High energy waves with wave heights 4 to 6 meters and wave periods 12 to 16 seconds along the coastline from Alexander Bay to Pietermaritzburg Bay can be expected during the period. Wave heights are expected to reach 8 meters between Lambert's Bay and Pietermaritzburg Bay on Saturday and Sunday. Near gale to strong gale force winds are expected to accompany both southwesterly swells between Cape and combined Cape Agulhas on Saturday, spreading to Pietermaritzburg Bay by Sunday morning, while moderating from the west. So be aware there, the waves too. So they have here like the rough seas warning and some information along the wave heights and the swells there. So let's see. You can pause the video to read this if you want, but it will take too long if I read if I read everything. So let's just see some forecasts here. So first, uh, let's see like the temperatures first, because I talked a lot about the rainfall. So we will check the expected minimum temperatures for all of southern Africa, including Namibia and Botswana. So let's see. So this night, from Friday the 26th to Saturday, is expected to be colder in Lesotho. There, like -4, 2 degrees, 0, -1, because of all the mountains there and higher elevations, but very cold. Other parts of South Africa, 1 degrees, 0. Cape Town around 12 during the night and early morning, 7 degrees, 8, 4, depends on your elevation too. But Namibia around 11, 10 degrees, 9, Botswana 7, 6 degrees, and even parts of Angola, some other areas, only 15, 14 degrees during the night. So Mozambique a little bit warmer. So let's see from Saturday to Sunday. So the maximum temperatures during the day on Saturday might be more than 20, even 30 in northern South Africa, 20s, but in the southwestern portions, like 13, 11 degrees as this cold front comes. So the night of Saturday into Sunday will be very cold. So already you can see -2 degrees, 1, 0 degrees in these areas there. Let's see, and even yeah, -2. Some other mountainous areas 0 degrees. The lower elevation will be better, around 5 degrees, and along the coast too, like Cape Town 9 degrees, but very cold. Some inner portions of the country 5, 6 degrees, but especially the mountains in Lesotho might get to -3, 0, and even -4 in a spot or two. 1, 2 degrees in some other areas just north of Lesotho. Eswatini around 13 degrees. Southern Botswana 5, 4 degrees. Namibia 6 degrees, 5. So this is during the night. Sunday, during the hottest time of the day, will be still cold in South Africa. 7 degrees, 9 degrees, only reaching above 10 degrees in parts of northeastern South Africa and some eastern areas along the coast, especially because along the coast it's not that cold. But some inner portions, including Lesotho too, very, very cold during the day. And Botswana, northern Botswana in the high 20s, as 16, 13 in the south, 13, 16 in Namibia. Mozambique more than 30 in some areas, Eswatini 20. But I think the worst part of this will be like Sunday night, from Sunday into Monday. Here, as you can see, like Sunday night into Monday. So this will be like the coldest part of the night. And if I'm right, I think the coldest part of the night is like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., around those times, but I'm not entirely sure. But let's see here. So you can see the difference. So this was Saturday night, this was Saturday night, and this is Sunday night. So very sharp drop in temperatures coming. So let's take a general look. Like all throughout South Africa, not all, but all of these central areas shows -4 degrees, -3, -2 degrees. Only northeastern South Africa might get to 9, 14 degrees. Eswatini 6, but very cold all through South Africa. Might be some frost affecting the crops and many stuff. So let's see, -3 degrees, -1. Further east shows even -5 degrees in some of these towns here. -4, -3 degrees, -4 degrees, -1, -2, and Eswatini there, because of all the mountains, might get to -7 degrees, -7, -6 degrees in Eswatini, -4. I think that's Lesotho. Yeah, sorry, that's Lesotho there. Never mind. Eswatini is there. It's about 6 and 14 degrees. So Eswatini is fine. So that's Lesotho. Sorry. So all the way to -7 degrees in Lesotho. Let's see, and some very high elevations might be even colder, -4, -7 in those towns. So please stay warm there. Although this will be during the night, but stay warm, keep your home warm. But let's see, further south along the coast is about 12, 8 degrees. It's bare. It's mainly those inland areas getting those negative temperatures, -2, -1 in most of South Africa there and Lesotho during the night. So southern Botswana there might get to 1 degree, 2 degrees, especially, yeah, in the coldest part of the night. And in some southernmost areas of those blues shows up to down to 0 degrees there. Southern Botswana, southern Namibia, 0 degrees there, 0 degrees, but not showing any -1 here, just 0. Northern Botswana a little bit better, but south central Botswana around 4 degrees, 3. Gets colder as you go south, 1 degree, 3 degrees. Let's see, Namibia, northern Namibia fine, but 4 degrees, 3 degrees, especially southeastern Namibia colder, and these eastern areas there, 3, 2 degrees during the night. So very, very cold temperatures coming. Be careful. So this is Sunday night into Monday morning. Let's see the maximum temperatures during the day on Sunday. So this might be the maximum temperatures, only around 10, 8, 11 degrees there, 13, 12, 14 degrees. Yeah, it's kind of better. 19 degrees up to 24, 25 in northeastern South Africa, but still cold in Lesotho, 7, 14 degrees, and especially some high elevations of the Cape there, cold during the day to 6, 4 degrees during the day, but generally better. Monday night into Tuesday, it will still be very cold, so this is around 4 a.m. It shows still some negative temperatures in Lesotho and parts of South Africa, and up to -4 in Lesotho there, shows parts of those mountains there, -3, 1 degree, further north here, -1, -2 degrees, 1 degree, -3 degrees, so very cold from Monday to Tuesday. To southern Botswana 3 degrees, 2 degrees still, Namibia around 4, 5 degrees, might get even less in a spot or two there. So yeah, and throughout southern Africa, those temperatures will only be like at 19, 12, 14 degrees during the night. So kind of chilly too, 12 degrees, Zimbabwe 10 degrees during the night there. Yeah, but be aware in South Africa and Lesotho there. And then Tuesday during the day, it might get a little bit better, except some mountains in some areas of the southwest, South Africa still, around 3, 10 degrees, but further north 20, 19 degrees better, but Lesotho still cold, some 7 degrees and even less in parts of those mountains, 11 degrees, let's see, some central areas still 12, 13 degrees during the day. Namibia throughout the coast, 16, 14 degrees. In the south, like 14, 15 degrees, but the north of Namibia is hotter. Let's see, Tuesday night into Wednesday, still cold there, but not as much as before, but still cold. Tuesday night into Wednesday, so shows -1 degrees, -2, 0 degrees, 0, -1 throughout South Africa. Lesotho 0, -1, -2. Yeah, it's better there, but still some negative temperatures. This around 5, 6 a.m. I think. So let's see, 3 degrees, some negative temperatures in the blue. And take a look at this, between Tuesday and Wednesday, like Wednesday morning, it shows some colder temperatures in Namibia. Southern Namibia might get some blue spots, like that's 0 degrees. Let's see, further north in central Namibia, might get some areas of 0 degrees. All these blue areas are like 0 degrees, so 2 degrees, 7 degrees further north, 8. Yeah, so very cold during the night there as well, from Tuesday to Wednesday. Botswana as well, 6 degrees, 11, 10 degrees. Northeast and South Africa, some 9, 7, 8 degrees. Eswatini too. Yeah, let's see. Some mountains of Madagascar getting to 6, 7 degrees during the night. And yeah, so be aware. And then Wednesday during the day, kind of a different story, because it still shows cool, especially in Eswatini. No, this is Lesotho. Shows like 1 degree during the day in parts of Lesotho, 0 degrees. But those are mainly mountains. But yeah, some areas of South Africa still show like 8 degrees, 5 degrees during the day there. In Namibia, 15, 19, depending on where you're at. Mainly the mountains will be colder. Yeah, and further north it's hot. So from Wednesday to next Thursday, still some negative temperatures in some areas there. Especially like, it shows like Thursday morning at 5 a.m. colder in some areas there. Let's see, Friday, still some scattered areas of 0 temperatures. But especially, it shows like your Friday at 8 a.m. very cold in like these northwestern portions of South Africa, down to -4. So this will be like Friday morning. Be aware, Lesotho still some negative temperatures from Friday to Saturday, mainly in Lesotho there, but might be some cooler temperatures throughout southern Africa. And then Saturday the 3rd into Sunday the 4th still shows some negative temperatures in some areas there. So yeah, let's see some rainfall now. I already showed you this before, but let's see. So next 24 hours only a little bit, but next 3 days as this cold front comes in, it shows not much there, but still more than 40 millimeters of rain in parts of southwest and South Africa there. But in the other areas, mainly dry. It's mainly near the Cape there. And then next 5 days, no big changes. Some in southern South Africa too. Next 10 days, in the next 10 days we will get more in parts of eastern South Africa and Lesotho. So next 5 days, nothing. Next 10 days we get a little bit more in Mozambique, parts of Eswatini, Lesotho, and eastern South Africa. And even take a look, next 5 days like this, next 10 days it increases for the Cape there too. So in the next 10 days it shows up to 85 millimeters in some areas. So yeah, let's see the snow. So new snow in the next 24 hours, barely nothing. And next 3 days it shows some snow in the mountains there, some probability, especially in those Cape mountains there. Some 4, this is in centimeters, yeah, some 7 centimeters, 4, 5 centimeters. Some other isolated snow in other areas. And southern Lesotho in the next 3 days. The next 5 days, no big difference. 3 days, 5 days. But then the next 10 days, take a look at Lesotho in the next 10 days. So next 5 days, next 10 days. So I think we're looking at a bigger storm for eastern South Africa after the 5-day period. So we better keep tracking this. So between the next 5 and 10 days, it shows in Lesotho more than 44 centimeters of snow in some of those mountains, 39 centimeters, 20 centimeters. So be aware there, between the next 5 and 10 days there in Lesotho, and some other areas maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so let's see this rain and this snow from the American model. We've seen the European model. So the American model has some traces of snow in some central areas there, but it has most snow in parts of the Cape Mountains there. In the next 5 days, around 6 centimeters or something. Next 10 days, it also has for Lesotho, but way less than the European. So around 4 centimeters. The European had like 37 centimeters in Lesotho. So this model is showing less. So let's see here. Rainfall from this other model. Next 5 days shows barely nothing for other areas, mainly like southern and southwestern South Africa. The next 10 days shows a little bit more between the next 5 and 10 days for those other areas. So yeah, this is mainly it. Let's see the other model again here, the rainfall map. So you can see by Saturday the cold front there in southwestern South Africa, some snow there in the mountains, some storms in the sea there, and then the rain keeps going, some snow in some other mountains there by Saturday, Sunday, especially Sunday, and then Monday still some stuff, maybe some showers in Mozambique. Let's see, Tuesday shows another weak cold front by Tuesday there, but dissipates rapidly. Wednesday shows maybe some showers in some areas, but next Wednesday at night it's showing some more storms and maybe some snow there in parts of Lesotho and eastern South Africa. So especially next Thursday, the 1st, it's showing some lots of rain there, parts of South Africa and Lesotho. This might be snow too. Friday, it's showing less. It was mainly Thursday there, that rain, but by Saturday the 3rd it shows more rain coming to Cape Town there, more cold fronts, some more snow as well into Sunday. Yeah, this is mainly it. So let's see the rain accumulation in the next 5 days for South and Central Africa, mainly a shower or two in Mozambique and South Africa. The rest is fairly quiet. Next 10 days as well, mainly in the south there and in the tropics. The tropics is extremely busy. I talked about that yesterday in the video, but yeah, be aware there, the cold, the wind and everything. And let's see just some wind gusts. So as this cold front comes in, show some stronger winds specifically in the mountains there. Shows those purple blue areas can be up to 90 kilometers per hour, especially in the mountains. But as this gets closer, we start to see almost 100 kilometers per hour winds in some areas there. And then Saturday into Sunday, the winds go north a little bit, some winds in southern Lesotho, and then by Sunday afternoon shows more in southern South Africa and southern Lesotho, and then they diminish a little bit by Monday, yeah, and then by Tuesday maybe some gusty winds, but Wednesday, Thursday, maybe near the coast of Namibia, next week, Friday, Saturday, maybe next Saturday the 3rd, some stronger winds there too, because of the new system into Sunday too. But for now, let's just focus on this system here and be careful with those strong winds. So let's see here, precipitation. This is precipitation type. You can show like snow or wet snow, rain, very interesting. Let's see, fog. This is like a fog map. Yeah, so this is mainly it, I think. Let's just see if I find a better map for the warnings here, because that image was a little bit blurry. So wait here. Let's see, warning. Wait. Wait, let's see if I can get this. So here, these are the current warnings. I got for the disruptive rain. Let's see, rain. Might be some wind warnings too. some warnings for damaging waves and high winds there in the coast. Damaging waves, they go all the way to the east coast, the damaging wave warnings. Yeah, the advisory for the wet, windy conditions there and snow, and they even have some fire danger warning. I don't know why they have this because it's cold there, and fires usually happen when it's hot and dry. But be aware too. Let's see, disruptive rain. Yeah, so stay safe. This is it.